Let's react to Spring Anime 2022 in a nutshell. Let's get started.
Alright, we're jumping straight into this one. Last season, there were some absolutely heavy hitters. We got Ufotable just completely
Demon Slayer,
flexing.
Attack on Titan.
The tax evasion money, my dress-up darling? No, our dress-up darling. And of course, let's not forget Attack on Titan final season, episode 12, chapter 4, remix, second gig, part 2.1, You Cannot Rumble. These were some big titles, but this season looks like we got way more to choose from. Spy X Family starting.
Oh, bro, you need to watch Spy Family. It's so wholesome, man. It's insane.
Kaguya-sama is back. We've got like 10 new different shows that have genuinely caught my interest. It is looking good. It is looking bright. It is looking... Oh, hello. What's
what
this?
Is this? Bro, what is this anime? Oh yeah, Armstrong is here to save me. Can't spread over every egg. Let's go, man.
You should do ballet. Give me one good reason I should do ballet. Well, what do you think? You've heard of Daddy Longlegs. Well, get ready for Mummy Longnecks. Right, I know a bunch of you are going to skip this because la-di-da, it's an anime about ballet.
I'm not gonna watch it,
damn, does this look like it has potential. Coming straight from Studio Mappa, just flexing their animation, the dancing scenes are
never even watched Yuri on Ice and shit like that. Like, it's just nothing for me, man.
bursting with life and energy that absolutely engross
Like, I want to see things which are not possible in real life. You know what I mean?
to me. It honestly looks gorgeous with zero
If you want to
CG
see
in
sports,
sight.
I'm gonna
This
watch
has the making of a
sports,
great
man.
sports anime mixed with Billy Elliot. But I also remember what happened when they did Yuri on Ice, so we'll have to wait to see if they're able to maintain this fantastic quality throughout. Until then, just look at these necks.
Yeah, the animation style is unique. Not the animation, the drawing. So. The hell?
But before we get to our next show, a quick word from our sponsor. Hi there. I couldn't help but notice that beautiful head of hair you have.
What?
Don't you want to
Thank
make
you.
sure you have it for as long as
pretty
possible?
healthy.
Well, thankfully, today's episode is sponsored by Keeps. They offer clinically proven treatments to combat the symptoms of hair loss that gets delivered straight to your door. By me. I'll do it myself if you keep your lovely hair. Don't lose your hair. Don't you dare lose your hair. Don't lose that hair. Disclaimer. Gigguk will not actually deliver the product straight to your door.
Yeah,
With
go
Keeps, you
support
can get
him.
quality expert
His
care
content
without
is insane.
ever visiting a doctor, office, or pharmacy. And best of all, you can choose a routine that works for you. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of your hair, Keeps has got you covered. As someone who's gone through the Sasuke hair phase and the Yakuza hair phase, I gotta say, I love both looks. But I like
Like
going
this
through the
literally
Sasuke hair
Mexican.
phase and the Yakuza
This is the level 100 mafia boss, and this is just the grunt, man.
hair phase. I gotta say, I love both looks.
insane.
But I like having the choice of which one I want to look like. Dear God, please not let it be the Sasuke hair look again. You can easily subscribe to
No.
Keeps and get refill reminders so you'll never run low on the products you need to take care of your hair. Stop your hair loss today with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com/Gigguk or click the link in the description. That's
Let's get it.
keeps.com/Gigguk. Thanks to Keeps for sponsoring this video. And with that said, back to the video. Back in the sequel corner, we somehow got another season of Data Live. There's more Black Rock Shooter. Komi-san
Wait.
is still deciding whether talking is a good thing. It's still
To
bad.
be honest, I wasn't really interested in Komi-san. I watched the first season, a few episodes, and I don't know, man. It's...
Shield
I
Hero
just
is
don't
still
understand
deciding
it.
whether
But you need to watch Shield Hero, man. Like,
slavery is a bad thing.
it's great. Yeah, exactly this line. I literally thought of that one. Why don't you try to becoming a slave, man?
It's still good. Oh,
Let's
hey,
go.
more Kaguya-sama. Oh,
Yes.
hey, more Isekai. Yeah.
Watch Kaguya-sama.
Alright, just hear me out. There are so many shows that use some self-aware meta twist on the isekai cliches that being meta has become cliche
Yeah.
itself. Because almost all of them
True.
just change some cheap element like, what if the protagonist was an OP for once? So it's rare when you see a show that's actually got some thought put into it. Here's a world where isekai is commonplace. In fact, so many people from Japan have been isekai'd there, they've made the ultimate isekai starter town. Japan too. So in this kind of
Insane.
world, what do you think would happen if we give a bunch of normal people superpowers and transport them to a fantasy world they have no investment in? Defeat the demon lord, save the world, and respect women? Hell no, they're gonna fuck shit up, ruin things, and then maybe respect women.
What
So
the
here the
heck?
native inhabitants have needed to make an organization around assassinating people that have been isekai before they become a threat to the world. That's right, we're so bored of the isekai protagonists that we have now made a show focused around killing them.
Is that like
Okay,
a
this is
personal
interesting.
attack or something?
The show is
This is
hella
truly
meta,
something new.
but not in a way that seems gimmicky or cheap. The tropes we are so familiar with have been used to shape the world, and it feels like real thought has been put into how it was built
Yeah,
from the
I
ground up.
wanted-
This is one of the
I want that the show finally takes itself serious. Like every new meta show is, it's just comedy, to be honest. And now we get something serious.
most intriguing concepts I've seen for Isekai in a while, and I'm excited to see
Would
where
be
this
great,
one
man.
goes. But
But I also don't want to have an edge fest with some cringy edgelord who thinks he's completely overpowered. Like,
it's not the only one. We got
Why?
a guy who wakes up in an Otome game who was forced to complete 100%, so now he's in an IRL New Game Plus. Except he absolutely hated the game with a fiery passion, so he just uses his knowledge to fuck up all the shit for all the characters he hates in the game. And also, there's mechs. Actual
What?
2D mechs in an isekai. I wasn't lying when I said before that there is more variety and new and unique isekai concepts now more than ever. Oh hey, it's
kind of
Overlord.
looks bland, to be honest.
Anyway, as I was saying.
東京シティエスペリオン FC ユース監督福田達也だバルサもマドリーもマンチェスターもミランも
You fucking what?
叩き潰す
Mate, you
No.
what, mate? You think you're better than United City and Barca, mate? Grealish will fuck your mum, mate. Sterling's left foot's got more talent than your entire country, mate. Fucking my grandma can dribble the ball better than you, mate. Mate, you ain't no Cristiano fucking Ronaldo, are you? You go fuck off, mate. I'll fuck you up. Finally, there's potential for a modern, good football anime. None of this futsal shit, none of this American rugby shit, just some good old football. If there's
A
one
normal
studio I
sport for
trust with
once.
sports anime, it's Production IG, and football is the one sport I really want a new great anime for, because maybe for once, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to wrap my head around the fucking offside rule. Seems like this is going to be on the more realistic side of things, but I'm definitely interested to see what kind of special anime moves these players will get. He's going to use his secret technique. His secret technique! Zinedine Zidane!
That's insane.
What? The cucumber has left the salad. What? Men are from Mars and women can see your penis. What? You look like you're going to a JoJo fan meetup. Oh my god, my slides are undone. From Komi-san can't communicate, we now have Aharon-san is indecipherable. Another feel-good comedy about a cute little girl who can only verbalize herself by speaking fluent ASMR. Now, the new waifu category popping up I like to call professional mouth breathers. You know, with the gimmick that her voice is so quiet that not a
Fucking
single
mouth
person
breathers.
could even hear her, I don't know why they didn't just go ahead and call this a silent voice. Wait, there's also a Super Sentai romantic comedy where Red Ranger fell in love with a villainess and they have to continue their relationship in secret by pretending to be enemies. It's your typical standard
I don't know, this
star-crossed
season
lovers
is
with
not
a
that
tokusatsu
great for
twist.
me.
You know, with the gimmick that they're dating but also have to pretend that they're in combat with each other. I don't know why they didn't just go ahead and call this Love is War, for fuck's. There's an anime where a poor
Yeah,
girl
come on.
accidentally joins an agency and becomes the manager of a bunch of stuck-up guys who are popular but also complete arseholes. I believe the agency was called Geeks Plus. We got another Demon Academy wannabe. I don't
Where's
know
your
why
boy
these
coming?
reincarnated
Like,
demon lords
if
are even
it's
trying.
not
when
in here, Gigguk, I'm gonna get aggressive, man.
Anos Voltigode already exists. I mean, look, we got Giga Chad Anos. Beats a man to death with his heartbeat, collects a harem immediately, yeets
Yeah.
a castle into Narnia, and even melts a
Venture
Tsundere's
was
heart
great,
in
man.
2 episodes. And then you have this guy, reincarnated demon lord, most powerful being on Earth. Can't speak to girls. At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if he changed his pronouns from he, him to just he. Because he'll never be him.
いや同い年なのに
True.
うまいなって
Like this, I watched it. It feels like a worse version of Anos, this suit.
私は歌うことが
Why are you singing?
What the hell?
We're
just like having a normal conversation.
その歌
Where the fuck did this music come from?
Bruh.
Hello?
癒せ
Hello? Bitch, I will cut you! Here's a wild card for you. We got a bloody musical anime this season around girls who can heal people with the power of singing. Which
What
made
the
me realize I
hell?
don't think we've had a musical anime before. Characters will just randomly break out into song, instruments magically start playing out of someone's ass. I'm not typically a musical
know,
guy,
man.
but I was impressed. Though thinking about it, I don't know how good for my health it would be if I just went to the doctor for a headache and they started busting out I dreamed a dream. Not enough healing for you? No worries, as we've got cute little baby ghosts to help you get through a tough workday. You know, I would call this the perfect cure for depression until I realized that this is just Senko-san. Dead Baby Edition. Okay, I gotta be honest. When I saw the trailer for this and manga readers absolutely hyped this up, I was prepared for the possibility that I could be selling all of my Marin stocks and going all in on the Shikimori.
Like, to be honest, she looks great and all, but the show seemed pretty generic AF. I don't know if I'm even gonna start it.
Train. This was the potential new face of Best Girl, but now look at these diamond hands, baby. We've got a girlfriend who's proving to be the most effective anti-isekai weapon developed thus far, protective of a precious little boyfriend. I mean, just look at this guy. Tell me this isn't the face of a man only a peg could love. This is another show in the recent trend of anime looking at single weebs dead in the eye and going,
You will never get this, you will never get this, la 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 la.
and look, this is a cute little slice of life, but do people really think she has a shot of taking the crown from our queen of best girls when a gimmick is just basically, I can be your angle? Or your devil. Maybe this will impress me more
Yeah,
as the series
I don't
goes
know if
on,
it's
but my
that
current
great, man.
forecast is to keep hodling on Marin weebs, because it looks like there isn't going to be a clear best girl this season. Alright, sell everything right
You enticed me, hear me? I want you enticed. Give me everything you have right now.
Alright,
You
here's
need
the
to
big
watch
one.
Spy Family,
Shonen
man.
Jump just seems to be in a league of its own right now. Every
Since
time a
then.
new title gets adapted, not only is it great, but without fail, always jumps up to become the most prominent anime of its season, and Spy X Family seems to be doing exactly that. This show has quickly become the talk of the anime community, and I can absolutely see why.
I love it.
You got a masterfully done comedy involving the most dysfunctional family of all time with a spy dad, an assassin mom, and a cute little girl who can read minds.
The
Taking
proposal
place
was the
in
best
completely
moment.
fictional
Like,
city
just
of
wait for the
Berlin. Man, I
episode
can't
two.
wait for them to go to London, stop off at Buda Peasant before they fly off to a can't believe it's
What
not
was it,
Paris, so they can end the journey in Amsterdam, Daniel. The setup is absolute chaos, but so far it's delivered in almost every single aspect, from comedy to badass moments to scenes with Anya, just any scenes with Anya, all scenes with
I've also watched a video about the background of the author and how he got there. This is insane. Like, truly well-deserved praises he get right now, and you need to support the student, man.
Anya. Just give me
Spy
more
Family,
Anya.
go
We need
watch it,
more
go buy
Anyas.
it.
I'll take 10 of your finest
Blu-rays when they
Anyas.
come
Give me
out.
your entire stock of Anyas. This one is
insane.
looking like the full package, and with Studio Wit and Cloverworks taking the helm for this one, this is a definite must-watch for every anime fan out there. Wait a minute,
Just
where do
looks
I
great,
recognize that room from? Oh no. Ah yes, another
Fucking hell.
seasonal anime death game called
Tomodachi game?
Squad Game.
Squad game.
I was expecting this one to be some King's game so
No.
bad it's good level of trash, but it's
Hell no.
actually half decent. These aren't just mindless death games. The amount of game theory potential here makes this an entertaining watch. There's a group
no,
of
the
friends
CG.
working together to decrease a substantial
Oh my
debt
God,
they are
the
sharing,
CG
but
looks
of course there's
horrifying,
a
man.
snake in the group they gotta weed out. And you know what that means.
There's only one animal that can kill a snake.
A mongoose?
Cute girls do real estate. Now here's a concept where I thought, what the fuck is the target audience for this show?
Capitalism
Who's out
in
there
another word.
fantasizing about owning real estate in a fantasy world? Then I realized that this entire show probably took less time to write, produce, and animate than it does to actually get a house in Final Fantasy XIV. I quit heroing. I remember a few seasons ago when Realist Hero aired and I was just like, oh hey, a kingdom management anime. That's a pretty original idea. This is now the third one
Yeah.
in 2 seasons. And I love
watch-
it. I think I
what?
found my new guilty
Come on, Gigguk. I watched the first one, the first hero managing one, and after that it got boring. Like the next one, I only watched like 3 episodes of that one. Now you want me to watch this shit? I don't know, man.
pleasure genre, because it's like watching a new playthrough of Civilization. Except I can just watch an entire season of these anime faster
too
than
boring,
it will
it's
take to set
boring.
up and complete a single game of Civ 6.
私はプロなんかじゃないゴルファーでもない金を稼ぐために棒っきれで球を叩いてるだけ
Mate, that's literally what a pro golfer does. Look, I'm just gonna say it. Golf is boring
Yeah, it
to
is.
watch. It is just not a fun spectator sport.
Like, who
That
cares?
is, unless you add cute anime girls, Mario Golf's special abilities, a fucking underground golf gambling syndicate. This girl just hit a drive through a fucking moving train. This is golfing in the Happy Gilmore universe, and it is better for it. Birdie Wing might actually do the impossible. Make golf fun to watch. This is surprisingly an anime
Nah.
original coming from Studio
Nah.
Sunrise, which is so out of their ballpark because unless you told me, there was absolutely no way I could have known that this was a Studio Sunrise made show.
ガンプラ
That's
Another
not corrected.
skip.
Trust nobody.
Sadly.
Not even yourself. Trust nobody. Not even your shelf. Crust nobody. Not even your elf. Sus nobody. Summertime
Oh my God,
Render.
no.
Now this is looking like one of the most intriguing anime of the season, being some kind of supernatural murder mystery. You got a
Okay,
bit of
that's
ReZero, you got a bit of Higurashi, you got a bit of cicadas.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day when I watched Higurashi, I thought that sound effect was from Higurashi, like with cicadas, but they all sound the same. It's also in real life. It really sounds like that, man.
A lot of cicadas. Did I mention this anime was set in the summer?
Can you tell that this anime was set in the summer?
It is way too early to tell how this one's going to play out, but trust me when I say, all it takes is exactly one episode to get you absolutely hooked just to find out what the hell is going on here.
God, where's Kong Ming?
Yes,
he's gonna show you boy Kong Ming, man. The best show this season, besides the Spy Family.
Engineer.
Yeah.
A premise
Kong
this is-
Ming podcast place, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Bro.
A premise this insane should not result in a show
Your boy
this
Kong Ming,
good.
man.
Legendary ancient Chinese military strategist Zhuge Liang is reincarnated into modern-day Shibuya, where he takes an interest
don't
in an
deserve this
inspiring singer
masterpiece,
and
man.
decides to become her manager, where he uses war tactics from Romance of the Three Kingdoms to gain her followers and popularity so she can rise up to...
Especially when you are truly involved with the Three Kingdoms area, like I've learned a bit about it. I played the Three Kingdom games, the game one, the Total War one, and
Stardom. What the
It's insane.
fuck? This is an absolute clusterfuck of ideas, yet somehow pulls everything together without feeling like low XD. Look at all this randomness, Lamau. The character,
just such a nerd
the
about
comedy,
this shit,
the
man.
charm, the opening that slaps harder than Will Smith on an Oscar night. It's been a long time since I've fallen for a show this fast, because behind all the insanity, there is
unique.
real quality to be seen here.
Everything seemed to be alright. 'Cause you got me whispered up all night.
Somehow this has the best music production I've seen since
Yeah.
Carol and Tuesday. If I had to put money on what would be the
like most of the time the English sounds, when you try to sing English, it sounds like trash. It is just what it is, man. But this one,
hit of the season,
Great.
this would be it. But even if it isn't, you bet your
Yeah, the
ass I'm going to be
opening.
singing this opening with the boys all the way to the clubs.
You ever tequila?
Huh, a couple of cuckoos. I wonder what this is all about.
what?
A couple of cocks? I was just thinking the trashy harem romance genre needed something new to spice it up, and it looks like we found a new contrived setup to do just that. Forget childhood friends, forget teacher-student relationships, forget family-friendly polygamy. We now have separated at birth arranged marriages. Who needs Spy X family when we got Nisekoi X domestic girlfriend going on here?
What
But you
the
know, as
hell?
much as I want to get behind this, I don't know. I just feel like it's missing some kind of secret ingredient to make this the dumpster fire I was looking for.
そっか。お兄ちゃんってお兄ちゃんじゃなかったんだ。
This is going to be anime of the year.
What?
Bang, bang. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Alpha Sigma, Basil,
Yeah.
Dysfunction.
Go support Gigguk. I'm really thankful if you watch the entirety right now. Like, who can watch reactions of me? It's insane. And yeah, thank you, man. And this dude always comments again, like, come on, just some guy without a mustache. This dude, his account, I think multiple people share this shit. This is not possible. It's insane. Yeah, thank you for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe. I thought awesome. And I see you next time. Wafer out.